Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about all of the forestry machines. You asked for it, so I'm gonna give my thoughts on what I think about all of the machines. Um, some of these machines I have tested them. Some of them I never played with them in this game. So this bad boy in Farming Simulator 25 is in base game. So I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how it works. And of course, one of the bad boys in the last game, Rotne, how it's actually working, is gonna be interesting to see. And sorry if my voice is a little bit different, I am a little bit sick, but that is not going to prevent me from making videos for you. So let's just get to it. Let's start with the wheel loader from Volvo. Oh, it is nice. One other thing that I want to definitely test is the tractors, if their displays are actually working. That is gonna be very cool feature in my opinion, if they are actually working. So I'm pretty curious to see. I haven't tested that. I haven't tested anything because of my birthday, um, and I haven't had the time actually, quite honestly, to do anything basically with the game. Because I had some friends over and I didn't have the time. Nice. Oh, it feels so smooth. Nice. Do I have no only two cameras? Okay. So I love the cameras where they're following the tools, like in the previous game, but that is only from the mods. Unfortunately, in the base game vehicles, you don't get that. Which is very unfortunate. I was hoping that to be a feature of this game, but it's not. I really hope, if Giants are watching this video, please guys, if you can think something about it, it's gonna be very cool, not only for the loggers but for guys who are doing construction stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be very cool to have that, especially when you're working with excavator and you're doing some kind of construction. You're gonna be able to see what you're actually doing. In my case, I have my joystick responding for my for my viewpoint, but if you don't have that, so you basically have you don't have that function. So okay, let's just try with these logs that I have already, and I'm pretty impressed from this Zenebogen. I never thought that working with this machine this big is gonna be so much fun. I'm always connecting that with all of the shakiness and all that kind of stuff from the previous game, and I wasn't really expecting a lot from from the big machinery. One other thing though, the point of view I haven't changed. I mean the field of view I haven't changed it, and you can see more in this game. I mean, it is just how it is, and I like it because it is so much better when you can see more than you usually do. With this wheel loader should be easy job to do what I am doing right now. But the thing is, I'm not really using wheel loaders. But I'm not gonna lie, the physics for this bad boy are not working fine. Or I'm just a horrible wheel loader driver. Well, I have to say, I'm not very impressed by this machine. I don't like how when you squeeze the trees, usually you have to stack them very good, but in this case it's not working that way. So it's not working for me, guys. Probably you're gonna be better than me, so you can try it out. But I don't like this how it's behaving. Probably it's gonna be better just to do some loading material stuff with the wheel loader, but not this. So we have the Hannibal Impex T50. It is Xenobogen also. It is a machine that we had from the Platinum edition from the last game. It's gonna be a little bit slow drive, but we're gonna drive it there and then we're gonna see how it's going to behave. I don't really know what kind of a changes they had done to all of the machines, unfortunately, because as I said in one of my previous videos, there was so little information about the forestry. I don't know why. Probably I am thinking that way because that they haven't said anything about it because we didn't get enough machines, in my opinion, especially with the grapples and all that kind of stuff. I was expecting a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. But that is where our forestry community and logging community is going to step in. I'm pretty sure that everyone is working hard to provide us with some cool machines. It was very little information about forestry, uh, and a lot of you actually requested to actually review the all of the machines, so I'm gonna do it. I don't know what to expect from this Hannibal. There was a lot of it had a lot of features in the previous game. I hope that still be the case. uh, I'm not seeing everything. Probably there is another menu. Yeah, I don't know, this is gonna be interesting. So with the mouse it's basically the same. I'm just trying to see if I can do something else. Yep, see the tracks? That is very cool feature. It was also in the Farming Simulator 22, and you can also work with the shield as well. Yeah, cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. Okay, let's see how it works actually, shall we? Do we have some nice trees? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna add some trees so we can actually see what it can do, because I'm pretty interested in you know, using the best equipment possible. This should do the job for us. Nice. I guess it's 5 meters. Oh, I have to give it to Giants. Working without wood harvester controls, it's so much more improved than before, but you can still feel that lack of you know, rotate power of the head. I need that is the only thing that is lacking so far for this kind of machines, that they have huge amount of power. Oh, this is very smooth. I mean, this kind of work, it's right now it's just having fun, you know, because at some point in Farming Simulator 25 you get tired of all of the stuff, and that was so unfortunate, you know, because um, it was one of those things where you just want to have better physics and you want to do better, you know, especially when you do some kind of a time lapses. It's easy to see when, you know, when the streamer slash YouTuber slash wherever, you can see that he's making some kind of mistakes, and that is because of the physics of the game. That was very very horrible to kind of, you know, play that way, because you cannot grab more than two logs with the grapple, and kind of in this game is kind of the same thing, but um, you can work faster now. I mean, and it is smoother and it is better. I'm not saying it's, you know, perfect, but it's so much better. It's very very improved. As I said, that is only my opinion. What I don't like though is that upper right corner display not working. So I want to buy one more machine before we carry on, just to see if they have actually do what I said they were gonna do. 1000 vario. Just for the record, this is my most favorite tractor to use. I love it so much. I use it in basically in every farming simulator game. Wow, pretty nice interior. I have to, I have to give it to them. Wow, it just wow. Okay, let's not get too overwhelmed. Alright, this display is working. Is it? Yeah. Can we? Oh, okay. So when I use my tablet, I see all of this stuff as well. So when you're driving, wow, it's so much better. It is so much better. Okay, nice. Uh, the reason that I'm reviewing this tractor is not only because it's my favorite tractor, but I was just curious to see what they have done. And as I said, you can see more. Right now in this game, you can see a lot more than the previous one. It is so much better. The field of view is, I mean, pretty much the same, but the sitting position is so much better in the tractor. I think they can improve the sitting position in the excavators, especially with the bigger Volvo excavator. I'm gonna show you what I mean. So you see right now, the sitting position of this excavator is just way too high. You see, like your head is bumping into the ceiling of the cabin, which is not how you see it in the excavator. Usually, your head is like in the middle of the window, when you're sitting, or even lower, depends on how tall you are. So it is, and usually when you're sitting lower, you can see actually through the roof. So I think it needs to be adjusted. It has to be a way, at least like in Euro Truck Simulator, where you can adjust your your sitting position. I think that is going to be so much better for a lot of us, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of other people are gonna agree with what I say. I'm sure that a lot of people are going to agree. Yeah, I mean the physics are just perfect, and as you can see, the logs or trees are not shaking or anything. All the annoying stuff are gone, which is very cool. I don't like how the grapple of this thing is working. I'm gonna show you real quick because I haven't shown you in a video how it's actually working. So the feature of the previous game is still there. You can still rotate the cab, and this is what I'm talking about. You see the grapple? It's I'm pressing the button and it's not closing. So right now it's working good, but sometimes it's not working at all. I mean, you try to grab let's say 2, 3 trees at once, and it's not letting you. Basically, when you pull the bump up, and then it just the logs are falling off, which is not cool. Basically, you cannot do your job. So that is something that I wanted to show you. So we're gonna test first the Ponce, because it's a kind of a lower class forwarder, and then is the Rotne. And I think what the point of everything it is right now, what works better, what kind of machines to use for now, until we get something better. I was expecting more machines. I mean, look, even right now, we don't have a camera from the inside where we can follow our, you know, our tools, which is bad. I was expecting that to change, and even with the mouse, you cannot adjust this camera, which is horrible, in my opinion. You cannot see everything, and that is not cool. And I'm not gonna lie, this grapple is not feeling very good. Okay, this machine is not my machine. I don't like it so far. See? Bad. Very bad. I'm kinda disappointed because Ponce is very cool brand, and in our case we cannot enjoy it to the fullest. Let's try this one. I guess this is gonna be also horrible. I hope to be better. At least the camera is better. And the Rotne feels better for now. Let's not celebrate too early. Okay, the grapple feels about the same It is the same. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna make me hate forwarders also in this game. I mean, the mod from the last game, from the FS22, was, I mean, the grapple was so much improved that you cannot tell it's a mod. I mean, you're gonna expect that. As I said in a lot of my videos from Farming Simulator 22, I said that I expect perfection from uh, Giants. Well, I don't know how much time they had to work on this, but I was expecting a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. And one of my cousins told me that FDR logging was so not impressed with the mods, with the equipment, with all of the forestry equipment. I haven't watched the video yet, but I kind of understand where he's coming from and why he's saying what he's saying. Okay, no forwarders. We're not using forwarder, guys. I kind of want to try this tractor as well. Oh, this one is jumping. Whoa. It is shaking. Wow. So I guess I was just lucky to try uh, only the good stuff in the beginning. Okay. Let's see. I'm just curious to see the grapple of this thing, if it's working good or not. No. Okay, so this is not just fair. Let's play it real. No. Okay, but what if you don't have experience and you don't know where to grab the logs? What if you're just real life logger and you expect to grab the logs somewhere else, like here? Depends. Okay, now it's working. I just don't know what to say. Whatever. It is working. Only this kind of a shakiness that or the shaking that it has, it's a little bit frustrating when you're driving. You see how it jumps? It's jumping left and right. It is actually shaking. So now it stopped shaking. Ah, now again. Okay, thank God. Oops, we crashed into our harvester. Okay, for driving, this machine is not the best one, but for starting your forestry is good. Okay, let's jump into the next one. I'm gonna do a video where I'm going to try winches, because winches are gonna be a big part of the game, especially with this kind of forests where you don't have a lot of trees. I don't get it. I was expecting at least one forestry map. If there is someone, you know, some kind of a modder or something, or someone that can do one forestry map for us, is gonna be great. So you can see how much of an uh, field of view do we have, which is kind of crazy to have that amount of field view and not even be adjusted. Ooh, some tractor tracks. Are we leaving something? Yeah, okay, good. Fair point. So at least this one is working. I don't know if it's fine or not. I cannot tell. Probably is working good. Yeah, it's not shaking or anything. Yeah. Okay, so let's park this thing and let's discuss this because I am a little bit confused. Okay, so I need a second. I just need a second, sorry. So when it comes to this loading truck, uh, the loading truck is probably the best self-loader, you know, in terms of compared to the forwarders. I think this one, the truck is the best option for now. If there is something, some kind of a mod, I'm gonna let you know if there is something better to work with. But for now, I'm just confused, bro. I was expecting what? I just don't get it. I I I'm sorry, guys. I'm just speechless. The two forwarders are not working the way they are supposed to work, you know. And the problem comes from the grapple. You saw already when you try to grab some trees, logs, wherever, you know what I mean. When you try to grab them, it's not that squeezing power. It's not there. So I think giants have to work on that one. It is the same thing with the Ponce. I mean, the two forwarders are bad in that area. Where, for example, this tractor is working perfect. This one, this one is working very very good. I don't know why the tractor from John Deere is not in the it's not in the machines. Um, but this one is working so much better than the forwarders. And not to mention that the excavator from Volvo, and I've tested only the smaller one. I'm gonna test the bigger one right now. Uh, the smaller one is working great with the locks. So what do we have? We have the Zenebogen also is very very cool with all of the physics of the logs. This one is Zenebogen 835. It's working also very very good. I mean the grapple is perfect. So there that leaves you without any kind of options. I mean it is still something, but if you have bigger base like what I am planning on build on this one, I don't know. Without mods it's gonna be hard to do. And probably from the yesterday's video, that is also a time lapse. I hope to love that video because as I said it was my birthday and I haven't had the time. But um, when you do build a base and you have plans to get it to the next level, you expect I mean machines like this one to work better, but you can see that this grapple is also not working very good. But in my opinion, I have the Volvo, the excavator, the small tractor, the Volvo truck. Forwarders are scratched in this one. The Hannibal is working decent. It's pretty decent. Yeah, it's working fine. The harvesters are fine. I mean, the both of them, and the Komatsu as well, is also working fine. The tree crusher, it's not working very good, as you can see. Yeah, you still use it though. I mean, you can load it with this bad boy, and you can still make it work. But why? I mean, paying over 600k for this machine just to give another 200 or 300 for this Volvo, just to load it up with different machine is just kind of a, you know, bad. But you can do wherever basically. And I mean, in terms of field of view, they have done a tremendous job. I mean, this is so cool to be able to see, finally, to be able to see everything very, very good. I mean, you can see all the digits, uh, the small icons on the display. You can see the hydraulic oil and all that. It's perfect. I mean, you cannot ask for more actually. You see the blinkers and all that, the hazards. And I installed a mod that turns back the turning signal. So yeah, it is cool. So yeah, I am a little bit confused. I'm not gonna lie. You can probably see it on my face. Um, I just want to try one more thing, and then we're gonna close the video. What? I haven't expected that. I'm just a little bit confused. I was I just feel like I didn't do my job very good in the first video when I was trying all the machines. And you can see in this on this one, you can also not, the sitting position is just frustrating. No, what if you're loading a truck though? You cannot see 50% of what you're doing. This is bad, guys. I mean, I am not here to bully giants or anything. I am just sharing my opinion, and it is just how it is. I mean, in real life, um, I don't know what was the idea of this sitting position. Probably to see your tracks, but I don't know. Um, I don't. I just don't understand what was the reason of this sitting position. If the idea was to see your joysticks, it wasn't worth it. I don't know. I'm just making a suggestions here what it is, but I don't really know. Hmm. So probably that was the reason why everyone was suggesting this kind of a video, because they wasn't agree. I mean, and rightfully so. I don't think that the job is done here. You know, they have to. I don't know if they can actually do something about the sitting position right now. I don't know. Okay, this grapple is working also very good. Probably it's the same grapple, but it's probably a little bit bigger than the other one. Or just the excavator is a little bit bigger, I don't know. I cannot really tell. We have to compare them. But working with this grapple compared to the last game, it's so much better again. But the sitting position was a problem in the last game, but in this game is even bigger problem with the, sorry, with the sitting position, because you just cannot see. What if you're loading a truck, you cannot see anything? And this kind of a cap, that is why I didn't use this Volvo specifically, because it was just not my machine, and it's not gonna be in this game either. Okay, guys, that is my opinion on the machines. I mean, if you can live with this cabin and the sitting position, or if you're playing from the outside, it's not going to be a problem. But if you want to play as realistic as possible, to playing from operator point of view, it's gonna be hard with with the bigger Volvo. So yeah, basically that is all of the equipment that we have so far. We have winches and other stuff, but I'm gonna test them in the series that I'm doing. They're probably not gonna be time lapsed, all of them. So I'm gonna look forward to actually test them out as quick as possible, and I'm gonna do it for sure. I'm gonna definitely do it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.